So we're starting with drawing B7. That's what I have up on the screen here. So like with any drawing, the first step is labeling. Here's my front view, set it in this direction, and you will see those faces, and I would also see this one back here. So in our 3D view, it's kind of half hidden, but if we were looking directly head on, we'd be able to see it. Our side view looks at it from that direction. And we would just see this face right here, kind of like a backwards L. There's Ian. So Ian, we're on drawing B7. Right now we're just labeling. So from top, you'd be able to see those faces as well as this one back here. In our 3D view, it's a little bit hidden, but if we're looking at it directly from above, we'd be able to see it. Okay. So after labeling, the second step is finding the measurements. So for this right here, if I wanted the height, okay, you might be tempted to say, oh, it's 2/4 high, okay, but we need to go all the way to the top edge here. So from here to here, it would be 4/4. One inch, basically. Now the width, we need to find the width of the entire thing. So if you just said, okay, this looks like it's 2/4 wide, you have to remember that there is this portion sticking further out to the left. So 2/4 plus 2/4 gives you 4/4. 1 inch. Lastly, the length, okay, has to go from the front edge to the back edge, and that would be 4/4 as well. So it just so happens that all of the measurements for this object are 4/4. Okay, so once we have our measurements, then we can do our boundary boxes. So our front view sees the height and width. Our side view sees the height and length. And our top view sees the width and length. And so we start with our front view first. So front view, height of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the width of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then we can figure out where our side and top go. So we have a gap of 1 inch for our side, 1, 2, 3, 4. And for our top, 1, 2, 3, 4. And our side view is 4/4 high, 4/4 long. Okay. And for our top view, we have 4/4 wide, 4/4 long. So those are our 3 boundary boxes. So I'll give you a minute to finish up yours. All right. So now that we have our 3 boundary boxes, we have to start putting our shape in. Okay, and I'm going to start with my side view, because in my side view, I only have 1 section. In my front view, I have 3 different sections. In my top view, I have 3 different sections. So my side view. I'm going to just go around the edges. So this bottom edge right here, I can see that is 4/4 long, same as our boundary box. The bottom edge doesn't change. The back edge here is 4/4 high, same as our boundary box. So the back edge doesn't change. This top edge though, the top edge is only 2/4 long. So from my back edge, I'm going to count forward 1, 2, and that's that corner right there. Then it looks like I have to go straight down a height of 2/4. So 1, 2, okay, and that's that corner right there. Then I have to have a length forward of 2/4. So 1, 2. Okay. And then it just connects back to our starting point. So now I have to connect my dots. Okay. And this would be our side face. And those 2 lines go away. Those 2 lines get erased. All right. Now we can move on to our front or top view. So we do my front view next. So I'm going to pick the section that's furthest out to the front, which would be this. Okay. So I see it's on the bottom of my object and it's on the right side of my object. So it's going to be in the bottom right corner here. And I can see it is 2/4 wide, 2 by 2/4 high. It'll be right here. Once I have that section done, I'm going to take a look at this one that's up above. Okay, so that section, it's still on the right side of my object, but it's now towards the top of my object. So it's going to be in this top right corner. I see that it is 2/4 wide. So 2/4 wide, 2/4 high. It's going to be right here. And lastly, I have that front face that's a little bit hidden in our 3D view. So this right here, okay, I can see it's on the bottom of my object and I see it's on the left-hand side. So I know it's going to be in this bottom left corner. So I see it's 2/4 wide, 2/4 high. It's going to be right here. And you can see that these lines are going to go away. So by labeling it, kind of helps you figure out which lines to erase. Now onto our top view. So our top view, we're going to start with the section that's furthest up. So that would be this one, it's the highest. And we need to figure out where it is. Okay, so it's towards the back of my object, and it's on the right side of my object. So it's going to be in my back right corner. Now, see, it's 2/4 wide and 2/4 long. 2/4 wide, 2/4 long. It's going to be right there. So that is that section of our top view. The next section I'm going to do is this one that's kind of sticking out to the front. So like I just said, it's towards the front of my object and it's still on the right side. So it's going to be in the front right corner. And I see that is 2/4 wide, 2/4 long. It's going to be right there. And we just have that other top section that's a little bit hidden in our isometric view. So this one back here. Okay. So that section is in the back and it's on the left side. So it's going to be in my back left corner. I can see that it is 2/4 wide and 2/4 long. So right there. And that means that these lines go away. Okay, but we're not actually done. Okay. We are going to have a couple of hidden lines here. And they're going to be in our side view. I'll show you why. So in our side view, imagine you're looking up from the side and you have X-ray vision. This section right here would be much thicker than that section or that section. Because those other two sections, there's nothing behind them the way there is in that corner. So I would actually have two dotted lines, one separating the area towards the front and one separating the area above. So that is what our B-7 would actually end up looking like. All right, when you're done with that, I want you to turn to drawing B-8.